FXBros.
Yes, sir. We are back this Sunday. Let me add Supreme on. What's up, brother?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just shortened the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, I missed that one, man. It's a nice engulfing right here. It would have been a nice, sweet entry at 68.72. I'm pretty sure Jay probably caught that bitch.
See that 5 minute, get
Somebody
in
know.
early. You get in early
When
on
you
the
got
5.
in?
Actually, I was in since
When you got
Friday.
in?
I was in since Friday on some
Oh,
other
okay.
some other setup that went bad, but it didn't hit my stop loss. So I said I'll leave it in over the weekend, which I usually don't do because it usually turn bad soon as the market open. But I
Right.
check my stats. I'm actually like 80% on Sundays, believe it or not. Maybe because I got that rest in between, and I got all my strategies ready, and risk management and all that, and
Right.
I ain't trying to blow the week before it start. So I'm doing decent on.
No, that's good. I mean, Sundays is definitely not a recommended day to trade, but how we be reviewing it be, if you in front of charts and you see a move, then you could catch it. And you know, Sunday kind of have a little volume for the most part. It's the beginning of the week, Asian session type shit.
On charge. That's the only real entries that I saw in the lower time frames.
Let's see what the 4 hour did. Damn, we still never got like a color change of engulfing like bearish. It has engulfed to the bearish side of like twice already. It just went our normal ideal setup, but
2 setup, not
I
the 3.
think it's overall depending on if this move was a fake out, which was what was what was that interest rate? I think came out on Tuesday morning. Whatever that was came out Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I mean Thursday morning. I mean, if that move was a fake out, then this move down is not just to fill this and then return up. What should happen is once we reach to this support, we should break through here strong with a strong body, same way it did when it broke up. It should break down the same way, and then this should be like one of the best, sell entries probably of the summer.
Damn. Hopefully.
Facts. I mean, we
Oh
approaching
man,
the end of
pretty.
July. It's the 4 hour time frame. I mean, look at how much room we got to really go. Let me see. Oh, we got all that. Like it started in June, May 31st, June 1st, all the way to June 18th. It can at least do that, drop down to to July. Could.
Yeah, we still 20 pips above the 100 moving average on the hour, so it should at least come to that. If it have to actually, if it's
What
gonna
price?
go
What
better.
price would it be at right now if it hit the 100 moving at? What price would that be? Like what is targeting? 68.28, 68.30.
24, 68, 24.
Yep, that's the same little resistance zone that it could potentially bounce from.
When you got confluence, that can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen confluence lie, like not personally.
Right.
I'm sure it happens, but as far as like different indicators and strategy, confluence.
Right. But like overall, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Overall, numbers do not lie. But yeah, no daily engulfing, but it is selling off, which is good that we want to see. Because if the bulls are still in action, this is gonna give niggas another entry to go long if we can. But right now, these sales looking good. 1 hour definitely out. Yeah, this is like this level right here, as you can see, 50% range on the daily from the 15th. So, and that is 68.30. We'll see if the market gonna respect that level or break through it and give us an opportunity to buy, maybe. But who knows? We got a whole lot of liquidity to just, man. This shit is just tank, but it would help for some type of economic news event, something fundamental to push the market lower. That would help too.
68.45 is a area to break.
hmm Yeah, I see that. That's the low of this week on the 1 hour.
Yep.
Matching up with this low.
Break that. It should take us down and back to 68 cent. That's what that line is. 68.20. Yeah. Every break 68.45.
Hold on right quick. I'm gonna be right back. Oh, you good? Yeah. Okay. I'm about to tell you. Okay. Bring me some. I know. Bring me some more alcohol. Okay. Bring me some more rosé. The alcohol is coming, babe. Bring the alcohol. I can have a 1 of 1 bottle of Louis the 18th, I guess. Grab that bottle of alcohol. Lovely. That bitch still dropping. Man, so peep this. I want you to you still on here, bro?
Yep.
I want you to share your screen and explain this new trend line break scenario because I really need to see it. I need the people to see it.
I don't know if I could share. Let me see the videos. Oh, you want me to put it on my computer and just do it like that?
Something. Yeah. Or if you, I mean, if you could walk me through it
Look,
on my
if
screen, or
you,
however you want to do it.
yeah, go to those the charts that I posted in Telegram, and if you could just pull it up, I could probably just break it down
Let me
from
see.
there. I'm gonna turn the computer on anyway, though. Get that started. My children over
Share.
occupying my children occupying the office a little bit right now. Yeah,
Let's see. Share.
but it's no different than a regular trend line break. It's just um what I'm looking for to feel confident is a strong momentum body. I mean, shoot, you could just put the indicator on on there, and we could just go through it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you could see my screen, you could just walk me through it. Like, what would I be looking for the annotation?
Right, right. Well, like I said, the indicator actually it gives a signal too. It's gonna say
Right.
if it's blue, that means it's breaking. It's a breakout. If it's red, it's gonna have a B. That means it's a breakdown. It's breaking down the trend line. Also, another thing I adjusted that just from my liking, my personal liking, that the natural look back period is 14. I changed mine to 13, just to make it a little faster and that was based off AUD. So I adjusted it, AUD on the 5 minute that is. So you definitely probably should play with that to your liking and see um what settings work for you.
Right.
But for scalping on the AUD 5 minute, I like the 13 setting. You gonna pull it up or
Yeah. So where I go?
just hit your slash key, or that, and type in trend line, and it should be Lux Algo.
With
Yep,
breaks.
yep. You might as well go and favorite that thing, and go in the settings. Go to length. That's what I was talking about when I said look back period. I hit 13, and that's the only other thing I changed.
What's that? That's just
Oh
the
no!
indication.
One more thing I changed: show only confirmed breakouts. So yeah, we want to see. Yeah, that's just like the labels and stuff. Like you could take off the trend lines if you want, and just
It'll only pop up when it's confirmed broken out type shit.
yeah, the B will pop up. That's like it's good for mixing with other indicators. So you have less stuff on your screen.
Right.
You got that entry signal, and then you mix that with something else, and it go good together. But I this one I would leave it on because you want to see the line that is breaking. But that's that. But like I said, this is for the 5 minute.
Right.
We can go back to the 14 length for the hour or something to see how that works. But this whole strategy is a scalping small time frame strategy.
But this length is basically the look back, like you said, it's looking
Yeah,
at
that's the look
13
back
periods
period.
instead of 14 periods.
Exactly. So it'll be a
Is there a
big,
reason why you changed it to 13?
more faster, more a
Why you
more
ain't changed
fast.
it to 5?
When you go down that low, I definitely always go lowest. It didn't like you can't get a trend line for real if you just look at the last five.
Yeah,
Usually,
you're right.
like some of them, even then, like it only had like 2 touches. Like if you look
Right.
at some of them,
So
like
what
it's
time frame you look at this on?
5 minutes for sure. Any time frame will work, but like I said, with my strategy, I'm looking for a 5-to-1 risk to reward, at least a 4-to-1. But really, I'm looking for a 5-to-1 or better because from my back testing, at least on AUD and a couple other pairs, it is there. You can get it. So let me check. So yeah, all right. So okay? Let's go to the last. We already looked at that last one, but we could go to it just to. The last B, the breakdown.
Right here.
Yep. Zoom in some. Yeah, all the way in there. Cause I'm on the phone and the camera is kind of on the mobile. Yeah. So that entry, that was a skeptical one. What that's? Oh yeah, that's still. You see, I mean, it's a nice break, but that I mean, that's about half of the body. As you can see, it still went positive, and the price ain't no. But you know, honestly, I like to look. I like to wait for the confirmation because honestly, like you usually don't see 2 big candles like back to back unless that's a real breakout. But you usually get like one bigger one and then a smaller one, same color, and that would be the confirmation I need. You know what? Okay, this thing is. That's the confirmation. I
So
see
what
how
you like? I mean, how you enter on this? You enter when
you
it
enter at the
closes.
close. Yep, you enter at the close, and you put the stop loss either at the open or the high. Since that's a bear or a short, you're gonna put the stop loss at the high. It's just that simple.
And what you
And
go for, like,
you're going for a 5-to-1. That should take profit. So
so
you put
whatever
on.
this stop loss is, however many pips you going for 5 of that.
No, not way back there. Yes, to answer your question, but not way up there. We ain't putting the stop loss up there. We're gonna
Oh,
put it
yeah.
at the actual candle that we enter on.
Oh, so this high.
Yes.
Ah.
That's where you get this is how you able to get those super high risk to rewards, because you only really betting against one candle. You
Right,
see what I'm
right,
saying?
right, 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 right,
You
right.
like, long as they don't come here, I'm in. And so, and you'll see, because I mean, a breakout ain't breaking out for no reason. It broke a trend. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It gotta touch at least 2 times. Well, it looked like this just was kind of one. Yeah, it looked like it formed a trend on the second one, and then it came down. That's something else you want to look at too. How many touches did that? I would say if it got more touches on that trend line and it breaks, that would be a stronger entry than one that just like this one that kind of just got one previous touch.
I
Like
wonder.
this.
Yeah, I want to see it live. Like, when does it start to draw these trend lines? Like,
Oh, it's all live. It's all live.
nah,
As
that's what
soon
I'm
as
saying.
it
I want to see
touch.
how it draw that hole, because it look like it don't repaint, which is good because it only
No,
hit it.
it does. It does.
So
Like,
this go change probably.
no. Oh no, I see what you're saying. No, that's gonna always stay. That's gonna always stay. But what I'm saying is, like, if it was happening live, it'll go from sell to buy, from sell to not a sell, from sell to not a sell, until that candle close. You see what I'm saying? Because like that
I
entry,
got you. I got you.
yeah, that entry that I shot on gold, that breakout entry, that one, I thought I didn't pay attention. That candle didn't close yet, so it was saying it was a breakout, but that candle wasn't closed. And then the next one came with a breakdown. Well, not the next one, but like 2 candles, 3 later, it came with a breakdown. So you definitely want to wait for the candle to close, because I mean, really, that's the only way you can enter anyway. You want the symbol, like you want to enter uh, at the close of
Right.
that candle that breaks out. If that's the first entry, you can enter on the first one. Of course, that's going to be a little more risky. You might want to put your stop loss. You definitely want to put it at the high wick on the sell instead of at the open. Yeah, wash it out, because it's just the first one. You kind of want to wait for that confirmation, or you could go in half and then put your other half once it confirmed. You could do something like that, or whatever, whatever little strategy you want to use. Of
So
course, though,
what's the added confirmation? It's just
another
confirmation.
candle in the same direction, same
Oh,
color.
okay.
Same
Okay.
color. Now, see how that was a little doji? I would have been like, I'm not so sure about that one. But I probably would have took it anyway. Because, like, you see how it's coming down in the favor still. And none of them other candles, they ain't even past the second candle that after the breakout. So we know this is not. If you got your short, if you got that short tool, put that short position tool on so we can know where to take profit at. Because wherever basically our stop loss is, our entry is the close and the stop loss is the high. So whatever that is, that's probably like 2 pips. So that's another reason why I love this strategy. You never would take no huge losses, unless you're risking 10% per trade, which that would that would give you a 50 times, or if you did
So
get your profit.
how would you play this?
I'm gonna pull that. Let me see. Yeah, so you want to put your it's all about your stop loss. Pull that stop loss all the way down, and you'll see your risk to reward gonna come up, because you're not risking none of that money. See, you already at a 5-to-1. So pull it to your high of your candle. That's what I would do. Now, if you got candles that's like right next to your high, you could go ahead and pull your stop loss there, just for fluctuation.
Well, let me change my entry, because my entry is supposed to be at the close of this B.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
and then put
stop
that
supposed to
at
be
the
there.
yeah, scoot it over some, because you're not entering over there.
But this the stop.
Right. So that's a 3-to-1 right there. So you pull that to where it say 5, and that's your take profit, and that's it. It's just that. Yeah, because it's the 5 minute. It's not like it's the full hour, and that's 300 pips away. You see what I'm saying? Like
How many
that.
pips is that? That's
Go back to the thing. It'll tell you. That is 21 pips. 21. See, that's not much.
Nah, that's not much, but that's fire.
You see what I'm saying? You got a 5-to-1 on 21 pips. Come on, man. Like, and you see, yeah, I mean, come on now. And then it's a breakout. It already broke out. So, like, it would have to reverse from a breakout. How often do you see that? Now, only thing I would say with this, you do definitely want to stay away from news with this. I mean, unless you just want to be high risk, you know, you should. You might hit some quick take profits, but I would stay away from the news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only way it's gonna work in the news, that bitch got to go in your favor instantly because your stop loss so tight on his own. Nah, I like that, bro. Do you do multi-time frame analysis on this? Like, do you look at, like, if you selling, do you look at a near support level on the 1 hour to see if it's gonna, like, you know, if it's close to it or type shit? Or did you leave? I can't hear you if you're on there, my boy.
Oh, my bad. Damn. You can hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when I leave off the screen, but what's the last thing you heard? You said about the higher time
I was
frame.
saying, yeah, do you look at when you take it, like, say for instance on this sale, being of course you can't really go up that too much, but
right,
the fact that you selling and then it's like a little, I guess, a minor support right here. Well, are you worried about that, or are you looking at the high?
Well, that's what it's breaking. That's literally what it's breaking. So that's
but you entered up here. You enter right here, and you didn't know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yet. Like, what if it would have bounced? Like, you first of all, you already see this next 5 minute candle went down and it bounced up. So, right. Like, would you not look at the higher time frame to see, like, maybe?
I just believe in the setup enough. I really just don't care, honestly.
Cool. That's cool.
Like,
that's all I need.
But to answer your question, of course, you want to
right.
The higher ones, and you know.
And I would probably do that anyway, but still, though, I mean, if the setup is that accurate in a sense, as far as, because I understand what you're saying, because it's dope, because when you was talking about
I mean, either that's gonna benefit me,
like
or
it's you only putting you only putting a stop loss right above the high.
Right. So I mean,
risk is
you won't even see that on a higher time frame. You can't even see that. Like, if you go to the hour chart, you might not even see this whole entry.
Like, this could be a wick on the hour chart. This whole little move. You know, that could be so small, minuscule.
You might not even see it. It might just be 1 hour, 1 bar hour. You know, 1 hour candle. So we really in a micro world over here. It's totally different. Like, you would think, the time frames don't correlate that far apart. Like, the 5 minute and the hour ain't really correlating like that. Of course, it's some, but like, if you look at the patterns on those 2 time frames, totally different. You know, because if you think about it, the 5 minute got 12 times the patterns than the hour. I mean, 5 times 12 is 60 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So
12.
Yeah, so it's like, how
so
can
to
that
see a true reversal, that means you probably got to go through 36 5 minute candles. That's 3 hours. That's like 3 hour candles.
Exactly.
You know,
like, it's not even the same world. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
it's like,
right.
So Of course, I would say if you want to be going with the overall, but we talking about 20 pips. The market will go 20 pips in any direction, regardless of the trend.
Mm-hmm.
On most securities, you know what I'm saying? So, well, let's just talk about this one because your daily ATR definitely does matter, and the
But I
daily,
mean, what daily ATR is under 50?
right?
You
Probably
know,
gold, but at the same
you
time,
think so?
yeah, gold moves so like gold
I thought
is
gold be
stable.
pushing, but I guess
It
it's just all about your leverage, though.
Yeah, gold is a highly leveraged play. Like that's the thing. Like it's so stable, people feel comfortable betting a lot on it because they like fuck.
They know it ain't gonna
My
go
stop
like,
loss
yeah,
is
yeah.
five
You know,
pips.
gold ain't about to go to like 5,000.
Nah, that should be moving like 5, 10 units a day type shit. Like I seen they had to do it on anyway, yeah. People, gold. People make big money off a $10 move in gold. That's how they do gold. They
Right,
put in like 10 lots on it, type shit.
right.
Like I saw a dude on FX book real account. He got $8 million in his account, straight gold. All he like I
Woo.
saw all his wins and losses. He taking 5 and 10. He literally taking 10 pips, 10 units, and he taking like crazy money, like per them 10 units, like 30,000 or some shit. Like you can see that on my FX. You can see it. Like I'm like that's crazy. And
I think you got cut off, brother.
my bad, my bad. I had to check my charts. I can't check my charts, but
Oh, you get okay when you switch
yeah,
screens.
when I switch over, it cut
Oh, all right, all right,
apparently.
all right, all right, all right.
But yeah, but what I was saying is yeah, they making it. But $80 is 60 ATR in a day. That's how I look at it. So 20 pips, that's just a third of the day. So that's nothing, right? Like
All right.
you could get that. Like I think what's the ATR on the 5 minute? Uh,
Shit.
I think it's like a pip. No, I think the 1 minute is a pip. So I don't want.
I'm gonna look at this a little bit more.
You gonna count it?
Nah, I'm about to look at this. I'm about to zoom
Oh
in.
yeah, you gonna zoom? Yeah, go to something different. Go to like 2
No, I
weeks
just want to
ago.
see it on a zoomed out.
Oh,
Seeing
okay,
what
okay.
it printed before.
Yeah, go to that big old move up there. Look at that breakout. Go close
Nice.
in right there. Yeah, we got to see that one.
That's the
Did it
one you
pick it
got.
up? Nah. What? I don't. Is it? I didn't catch it. I just got on this after the weekend. Oh, it didn't pick it up
I
for
mean,
whatever
does
reason.
it show old moves or only show the current one?
Nah, they
Oh,
show
look, it
old
got one
moves.
right here. Look, it got
Yeah,
one right here.
it's a break for whatever. I guess it wasn't confirmed for whatever reason. Like,
So I
oh,
wonder
maybe
what.
because now if you change the length, it may catch it or it may catch you. Like definitely playing with the length definitely changes things. But you could always use your own common sense too. Like if this a breakout, if it's a breakout on your trend line, same thing.
I look at it like this: if the candle started from up here and closed down here, that's not a true breakout. I would want the candle to
Right.
go, start up in here and go through it. Like I look at it like that. Like this big ass candle came all the way down. Like I know it's gonna reject it. That's what I would feel.
Right. Yeah,
I
you
would feel
definitely
that
want
way.
to look
Like I
at
know it's
that.
coming.
Even that second one too, like you was talking about, that's a small bot. Like you want 50% of the body to break out if possible. Like now, see that the one that
That's
actually
probably why
did
this one
break
didn't
out.
do it.
Now look, see that right there. No, we looking at it now, but we gonna wait for that second one, and we gonna enter at the second one for confirmation.
Right. Because this other one could come right back
Because
up.
of course we looking at it. Of course we gonna say, oh yeah, I would get in right there. And nah, that small little, it didn't break out large enough for me to feel confident in that.
You would need another candle to go up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
2 or 3. You want 1 or 2 after that for the
So
confirmation.
this would be more of a confirmation, but I mean, in hindsight, we could see this one didn't work out too well, but it did kind of close strong through it.
Nah, that's not 50%. That's a big body. And then you can't count. I wouldn't count the wick either. I'm just looking at the body.
Right.
You
But
know,
I mean,
like
that whole broke through down there.
no, it broke through, but it ain't. Is that's a just like you said, it already kind of pulled back some. I mean, it already dropped a lot in that one body, so it's like by the time you get to that trend line, you gotta assume that it's gonna lose a little momentum.
Right
Like,
here.
yeah, but look at that break up that actually got called. Pay attention to the ones that actually get called because there's a reason why they call and the other ones not. Now, what's up with that body?
I mean, shit. Compared on the red, it don't look strong as hell. I mean, you would have to wait for the confirmation, like you said, and interrupt here type shit. Because this one don't look too strong on the breakout. Because it's breaking out from this red, huh? Because you got a red bounce, touch, a touch. Oh, no, you breaking out from the green. Okay. Right here, touch. Then the breakout of blow. Okay, I see it. I see. I mean, this one is kind of. I wonder what it mean if it got a dotted line. I guess that's just because it's in play right now. When they got this dotted line, it's probably still. Well, no, could this one do? Oh, okay. I'm thinking. I know. I think I know what it is. It probably go off of touches. It's gonna stay dotted line like this, maybe. I don't know. Gotta learn this bitch, but. I'm kind of seeing it though. And I know it printed this one right here because that was the first time the candle touched it. All
Yep.
right, you know.
Yeah, cut out. You can hear me?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna stay dotted. Basically, the dotted line is the last break out and the break down.
Like
Everything
it probably,
else
what it look like, it don't change from dotted until it get a second
in,
touch on that line.
into a new one forms.
Oh, okay.
Like a new break up and break down. Like the last of each is going to be dotted, just so you could know this is the last breakdown. This is the last break up. And the ones before that is going to be labeled too, but it's just not going to be a dotted line. But yeah, that baby still dropping.
This where I gotta go to.
Yeah. So what's that number? Because I need to.
What, the take profit?
Yeah, 68.25. All right.
Like I said, nigga, I'll be
Nice,
taking
nice,
little
nice.
scalp trades while I'm in the swing position.
What's wrong with doing both?
No, ain't nothing wrong with them, but
That's what people be acting like you can't do
this is a
both.
good approach to look at it. Like I just never had a. I mean, I could have just did the little engulfing, but I don't like engulfing moves too much off of the small time frame because it don't be as defined.
Nah, G, they work too.
No,
Long as
I know,
they
but
work too.
you
Like
gotta
check
go
out something and
for,
see.
it's a whole different ball game, scalping and shit. I know that shit, but
Yeah,
I like the trend line break shit. I like trend lines, period. Like because I like shit that something has to happen for it to form. Like you can't just throw a
right.
trend line on anything. Like, you have to have multiple touches.
Yeah,
Like I like shit like that.
yeah.
You can't just.
And also, it to my knowledge, it also works with the swing high, swing low break. It does. I'm not sure it worked as good. Like, and when I say as good, I'm purely talking about the risk to reward ratio. That's all this whole experiment was about. Because me and Six been talking about, risk to reward lately. And I just dove in and see when some other traders was going on, and I found some similarities. And because like I was telling Six, I was taught that higher risk to reward. Basically, like a 2-to-1, 3-to-1, all that stuff is just ridiculous because you're going to have a lower win rate, which actually usually is true. However, when you go on 4-to-1s and 5-to-1s, you actually could be extremely profitable with just a 40% win rate, just winning 4 out of 10. Like I done the math on the calculator, trade calculator with random trades, and yeah, like it's crazy, and it definitely depends on how much you're risking per trade. Like my risk per trade, I was stuck at just do 1%. That's because I didn't know the power of mixing, a high risk to reward,
Yeah.
but I would never trade more than 5% ever, ever, ever in life. Like, like that's just, you just asking for it. Even if you win it, you just asking for it.
Hopefully I ain't gotta play this video back.
What you mean?
Talking about like in 5 years when you say I'll never ever trade 5%. Your ass killing it with 10% per trade here.
I mean, if I do, it would be
as soon as you do it, nigga, I'm gonna play this video back.
You got it on tuck. If I did, it would be like a account that I had like $100 in. Like I would do that with $100 separate account. Like 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 you. I think it's good to have separate accounts.
I mean, what's 10%? What's 10% on 100,000? That's what, 10,000?
Yeah, that's 10,000.
Would you risk $10,000 on a $100,000 account?
I would. I mean,
that's double of what you said. I
wouldn't actually do it, but like, I'm just saying, if I had 100 and I worked and I built that from the bottom.
Basically, what I'm getting to is like, I think it's overall, your account size probably, because right now to you, to all of us, like as retail traders, $10,000 is a lot of money to us right now. Right. As we get old, as we get more into wealth and stuff, I ain't gonna say $10,000 gonna be just
it's much less,
money, but it's just it's not gonna have as much emotional attachment to us,
Well, because it's based off your salary. Like if you make, like I just was on a call with a dude, he making $30,000 a month. He making $30,000 a month right now. Selling insurance and shit. Like so. 10,000 to him, that's just a third of what he make a month. But for me, like my last month, I mean,
but it still could be a lot to him though. Because what if he lose a third of his money on a bad investment? He got to wait a whole month to make that back type shit.
But so still, he got to wait a whole month compared to me making 3,000-4,000 a month.
True.
I got to wait 3 months.
True. That's true. That is true.
So that's literally what I'm talking about. Compared to somebody who making just 2,000 a month, they got to wait 5 months. So it's based off his salary.
To a nigga making $1 million a month.
Oh, that's piss money. Like they're literally
saying. That's what
piss on that.
That's what I'm saying. So if you got $1 million and you throw
regardless of how much you got in your salary too, it's just like what risk management wise, that's just high risk. Period. Even ChatGPT said like anything more than 5%.
By the numbers,
that's a period. If you lose, it's not smart.
You lose half of your account. So that is bad.
It's just not smart. Even if you had $1 billion, it's just because I'm big on percentages. Like percentages don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like the number is always gonna remain the same. I mean, but like I was telling you, like if you took a 10% trade and then let's say you lost it, but the next ones you did was just like 3 to 5%, you'll be all right. If you won that 10% trade, hopefully that's like a 3-to-1 or 5-to-1 reward the risk. Shit, you definitely will be all right, but you definitely should go back to low risk. High risk is not meant to be done on a regular. You should do high risk. Like,
what about somebody having? Do you see the scenario playing out like somebody having a predominantly high win percentage strategy, meaning they like above 70 on average, but they risking 1-to-1, but they get 10%.
They getting 10% what?
They increase on their trading account from 1 to 1.
They got to be taking hella trades to do that. They
But I
could do
mean,
it because that's more like what my account looked like, and that's why I'm changing my whole game. Like I had a 70% win last week off over 40 trades.
yeah.
So what I'm telling you is, it's not about having a high win rate. That's
No,
what
I
I
know
thought.
it's not because we already did the
That's what
math.
I thought. But I'm
Yeah.
by the numbers say otherwise. The risk to reward is what you want. And if you got a great setup, you want to risk more per trade. You want to up that risk. You know, most people say beginners 1%, novice 2%. Once you expert 3%
Right.
risk per trade. Once you really feel comfortable. But I wouldn't even talk about. I mean, we talking live about 5% and shit like that. But I would never tell nobody risk more than 3%, unless they really 5. That's the max I would go. But like somebody, who obviously haven't made somebody who ain't make over 3,000 trades. Yeah, you should risk 1% for every 1,000 trades you make. Put it like that. Once you made 1,000 trades, then you could go to 2%.
Do you
You know,
feel like a person should risk 1% if they only got like $500 in their account, or
yeah.
should they be more riskier to grow their account?
Nah, you risk that your percentages. I don't care if it's 550,000, 500,000, 5 million, 50 million. It still should be, if you just start, it should be 1% because, I mean, bro, you could, the most I seen, like even with the trade calculator or whatever, even in the casino, the most trades you will lose, like if you go to Baccarat, play black red, anything that's like a 50-50 bet, the most you will lose mathematically is like 7 or 8 straight. You can get 15 in an extremely rare type thing. Of course, you
Right.
could get 100. Shit, you could lose 100 straight, but
Right.
the most I ever seen straight is about 5 to 8. Like,
Gotcha.
so if you risking 1%, that's 8%. If you even risking 5%, and you lose 8 trades, that's a large loss to your account, but you still got an account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, what happens when you lose 7 trades in a row? Because you can, and it will happen, even the best traders, whatever that means. Because what makes a trader, some I would agree. Some
On losing 7 trades in a row, and this just speaking from me. I ain't even cut you off, but this just speaking from me, from like being trading and looking at the charts for like 4 years, I think now plus, or really professionally like a good 2 to 3 years. But looking at the charts and shit, like I feel that me personally, the only way you would ever be in a scenario where you could lose 7 trades in a row is if you trading on a time frame under the hour.
Oh, you scalping for sure.
Yeah,
Because you can't even get that many trades in on an hour.
exactly.
Not in no day or so,
Exactly.
for
So
sure.
if you
So
want to simply avoid that, then you could just increase your time frame. If
but
that's a worry to a trader, I don't
but
want to.
see, I'm just worried about my money. If it's not affecting my money, I shouldn't care about it. Cause like we say,
Because you
like
only losing 1% if you do lose 7 times.
exactly, or whatever, 7%. But like we say, like we were saying last week, lose 2 trades and get out. That's just a certain that
That's a
works for
rule.
certain people.
That's a
That's
rule.
a rule for certain. I don't. I mean, it's a good risk management rule. I would say that, but that's not for scalpers. I would say too, because.
I don't think so either.
But I think even if you're a scalper, I think you
But
still definitely should consider, like, hey, what the fuck am I doing? If you lose 2, I would say 3 straight. You probably should get out if you lose 3 straight. Even
I
scalper.
would increase it to like 3 to 5 for a scalper
Yeah,
because
get the fuck out the
you could
market.
lose 2 and just. I mean, your stops is so tight, so the market could just take you out twice, but
Right.
but your direction could be correct. You just waiting for
But
that right entry.
this what I'm really saying too. It don't matter how many. Well, I ain't gonna say it don't matter. I'm getting away from saying that. Your losses is directly related to your risk to reward. Like, let's say a 3 to 1. 3 to 1 literally means if you when you win this trade, you could lose the next 3 and break even. 5 to 1 means you can lose the next 5 and still break even. Go do the math.
But you have
If
to only find You have to.
You got to risk the same amount every trade, though.
You got to risk. Yeah, you got to risk the same amount. But I feel like you got to find 5-to-1 scenarios. Like, and the only way I could find it, like, look, if you're looking at my screen right now, this breakout up here, if I was targeting these lows, I would feel like this would be a 5-to-1 because my stops would be above here and my take profit would be down here. I feel
pull the thing on and you'll see if it's a 5-to-1.
All right.
Yeah, you could. That's the thing. You ain't gotta want. They're on the 5-minute charts. You finding them. I just gave it to you because I was looking for it, and so I'm like,
the stops above.
I was like, how do you find high risk to reward trades? And the video came up, and I watched it, and he didn't even tell me about the trend line indicator. He just was like, draw trend lines. And then I say, wait, what if I could just put on the trend line indicator? It might have a alert. So I ain't even got to draw a bunch of trend lines on every chart every minute. What that is?
This is
a 9-to-1. See? Almost 10. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You could really get 10-to-1s, 12-to-1s.
So the entry would be right there. You said the stop would be above the high of that candle you ended on.
Or at the high. At the high of the candle.
You would target these lows, which would be right there, breaking up. So yeah, that's a 9-to-1 right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I back tested. Like
but I mean that's what I would look for. The only reason why is because I know it's targeting this. When I see this breakout, I know it's from here. I don't know what I look at it like this. I feel like it's targeting this, and that ain't no 5-to-1. We made a 5-to-1 by stretching out the take profit, but
what is it right now though? I mean, but you never know what it's gonna be. It might come up and
then right here it's a 5-to-1. If it go all
no, I'm saying here, pull it up to what price it is now, and see.
That's a 2-to-1.
See, that's a 2 and a boom. That's a 2-to-1. So you are. I mean, you see what I'm saying? You could just take that money.
I mean, I know that's a good situation.
Yeah,
saying, like we created this 5-to-1 because.
Not necessarily pull out on the hour chart and then watch. I bet you see some price action around there. See that big? Look at that big wick.
Yeah,
that's one wick.
Yeah.
And you got you see what I'm saying? You just going in and zooming like it's that blank space is not really blank space on the 5-minute. Because when you zoom out,
that's why I was talking about multi-time frame analysis. Like
that's why I say it matter. But at the same time, I got a 5-pip stop loss, buddy. Like what was either that analysis is gonna work for me or against me. Either way, I'm entering this trade, and as I'm already in this trade, you see what I'm saying? Like,
whatever happens.
I'm entering this trade and my stop loss is where it's at and my target is where it's at. Like when you believe in your setup, all that other analysis shit don't even really matter for real.
Yeah, that's the key. That is the key, bro. Like 100%. Just to piggyback off of everything, because that was for sure knowledge, but right there at the end, that was the ultimate key. Once you believe in your strategy so much to where there isn't too much that you have to do, then you good. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, once you are consistent for a certain amount that you are comfortable with scaling, that's when you hit that next level. That's what I think. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Like when you say scaling, what you mean? You saying like increase your risk per trade?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, just a general rule of thumb. Like I'm at a little over 2,000 trades, so I say once you up into 1,000, 1%. When you over 1,000, 2%. Yeah, and like I said, this just general. Like Jay, I know you probably
since you started your account type shit.
Well, just on Oanda. That's not counting none of my MetaTrader accounts.
I'm just saying when you started Oanda.
Like, like how long is the time frame for
that's
2 trades?
That's 2019. Yeah, the end of 2019. The end. So pretty much 2020.
Like 300 a year.
Yeah, I mean, I was scalping in the beginning too, so that's I mean, I'm talking about taking fucking 20, 30 trades a day. Yeah, like
Yeah, that's true scalping. That's scalp like.
nah, I mean, I'm talking about I'm hitting a button every 5. I'm trading 30,000 units, 50,000, 70,000 units,
Oh,
taking 3 pips. Let me get that.
Yeah.
you was quick, boy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
nigga
like
magic
look, no
keys.
stop
That
loss,
Stat.
no
nigga was
take profit,
robbing the
just the
market,
finger.
boy, with a ski mask on.
Look,
Bro.
and I'll ride it all the way up. As
Sticky
soon as that
fingers.
reverse come, of course I might lose a couple, but boy, when I catch that reversal coming back down, I'm riding it right back down, and I'm gonna get back. Like just man, just crazy shit. It was fun, but like not enough risk management and not
Yeah,
enough strategy to it. Like
yeah,
you could get lucky and shit, but it's like ain't nothing
yeah.
like having a strategy, bro. Like an actual fucking. I was 6. Remember, just last month we was talking. I was like, I got all this risk management. I got all the all this, all. But I really just don't have like one setup that I like. That's my problem.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
then what I
All
really
you need
love
is one.
too is, and then once
All
you
you need is one.
kind of
all you need is one.
collect all of that and put that with a rule base like
Yeah,
plan too, then
yeah,
it's a whole nother level.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the
Because
thing. I had the rules. I just didn't have
that's
one side like in Think and Grow Rich. The first chapter. What's the first chapter? One definite chief aim.
yeah,
You
yeah, man,
know,
yeah,
like even I just heard an expert. They asked him. Vladimir Putin. I'm talking about. Y'all know him too. I post. They asked him like, do he use different strategies? Nope. He said just master one thing. Come to master that. Like
Nah, facts.
of course you might try different shit trying to figure out what you love. But I figure out I really do like the breakouts. Come to find out I was trading breakouts all alone. I really just didn't know it. But because I thought I was a swing trader. That's what
I'm definitely turning into one. I mean, I'm like a day trader right now, but as I continue, yeah, I'm gonna start swinging because that's what they turn into. Some of them big ones, they swings.
But
Look what
this the
six.
thing
Look what
I'm
six
saying
caught.
too. Why
That was
why
crazy.
why we gotta choose? Why we gotta like blood encrypted? I'll say we don't have to make a choice. You could do both or all.
I mean, no, I totally agree.
Because
But
like you said, a scalp could turn into a day trade. That's what it turned into. That like if you
exactly.
in a good position, you in a good position. None
So
of that
that's
shit matter.
yeah,
Like
that's why I like the color change off the 1 hour. That is comfortable for me. I don't have to like really stare and focus and wait and hunt.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like
right.
I'm really sniping from afar. I'm not going into the forest with some knives and just dicing niggas up. You know
But
what I'm saying?
even though you're on a higher time frame, Jay, you going with some people. I don't know what you want to call big, but you going in a little more heavier than average, right? Than the average person probably would.
Yeah, but not on the first trade, not on the first entry. I'm
Okay,
testing the waters. Like
right.
you have to be comfortable with when you enter. Like nobody jump into no pool like willing, especially now that I'm older. I don't just jump into like I gotta check the water, see how cold it is,
You
because I'm
got to
trying to
put your
shock
feet in to
myself.
take that. Yeah, yeah.
You
You got
gotta
to
do
take
the
that
little tippy
temperature.
toe. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
tap it real quick. So that's what I do. That's what my testers are. You know what I'm
that
saying?
was so visual, right? Then you see his
Nah,
toe like,
facts. I just seen a nigga put his toe in the fucking water.
Did you hear the
like
noise?
Yeah,
Did you
that's
hear
too
the
cold.
noise?
That's too cold. That's too
You
cold.
also heard the noise, the bing, boing.
Yeah.
So,
bloop.
yeah. But
So,
no, that's why I do that. I
so you
entertain
kind of
my
like a
tester.
position trader for real. Well,
I
not the
mean,
like
whatever
we
you
be
Nah,
want.
saying
you
all
turning
these
into that.
names and shit.
When I feel like when you entering in off the daily, but looking at the weekly, then yeah, you definitely a position trader.
Yeah, because like I just say position traders. People like when they get in a position that they like and they add into that spot at areas
True. But
down
you
and
looking at
up.
like the daily, like you looking at the
Right,
daily to touch another support. That could happen
right,
in next month.
Yeah,
right,
But that's
right.
the type of traders you are. You on vacation, nigga. You ain't
yeah,
looking at the chart. And then when you
yeah,
get a
man.
signal that bitch done touched that spot again on the daily, then bam,
Right.
you in
Get
that
back
hole.
in.
You
Oh,
in
My
that.
and
thing is this: once you grow you won't be the same trader, let
Fact.
alone the same trader, the same person once you
Right.
grow. So you
Fact.
gotta, you're gonna have to like adapt to
Yeah, you
these
do.
markets because you're in a different level on these markets. You're not playing street ball. You on the court. You in Madison Square Garden. You gotta perform now. You know, it's I don't know. It's like you gonna have to grow in it because what you in it for if you still gonna be trading the same way, the same amount, like risking. I get that 100%, Phil, but that's because once you grow, your 1% as you grow is gonna be different from that 1%
Right.
now. So
Right.
I totally
Indeed.
get that. That's why I say I totally agree, and that goes with when your strategy works to where you super confident, you don't really care, you just like getting in that thing like a robot. That's when you golden because over time, that's called consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's going to work out. If it's a positive strategy, it's going to work out. You just got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? When you having a bad day, or you go take a bad trade, or you go be like, man, I'm not even ready to just get into this shit right now because I
Oh,
had
you,
an argument with my, you
that's
know what
when
I'm
you
saying?
really
Like
or
it's
you
that
gonna
type of
miss the
shit.
trade and pass up a trade because you're
And then
scared.
yeah, and then you feel some kind of way. So now you go revenge and try and battle back. Like it's I think that's
Yeah,
the stuff that's more
that's the number
important.
one reason way I think traders lose money. You
Yeah,
know,
man,
and
it's
according
all
to the
psychology.
revenge trading.
It's
Yeah,
all psychology.
like I
You know
was
what I'm
telling
saying?
Six, man, y'all heard of goldfish mentality, huh? Like they
Uh-uh.
say a goldfish, like goldfish don't have no memory, like for real. That's what they say. I read into
Really,
it,
I
and it was
think
like,
you know what, to go back to what you said, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
yeah,
I think it's deeper than revenge trade. I think it's more so fear of missing out because
Yes.
yeah,
fear of missing out,
that's the same thing.
you could but it's deeper than that
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's that
you
FOMO.
could be looking for a
Right.
revenge trade because you scared to miss out on that opportunity to revenge trade.
Correct.
You know, it's all
Mm.
just even think
Yeah,
about
that's
like
some
from
deep
high
shit right
school when
there,
you was
boy. I
like
had to
fear of
close my
missing out,
eyes.
fear of missing out the party, or fear of missing out to being in a certain type of social group. Like it all stemmed from that. Like everybody's scared, everybody want to be there. I want to be a part of it, whatever the fuck it is. I don't want to be left out. You know,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
nobody want to be left out.
It's like
Like,
quicksand. You feel
yeah,
like the more
nobody
you
do.
fight, you know what I'm saying? The more you fight, you're gonna get dragged down and down and down. Sometimes you just gotta be still, you know what I'm saying? Let the market shake you out and just be
right.
okay with it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
definitely got to learn how to take them losses. I don't think that's nobody don't talk about that enough.
that's
Like,
major key,
I
bro.
you know,
know.
like
Yes.
You ain't
Learning
never
like
how
said
to
you got to
lose.
be okay with seeing that red and really not letting that shake you. Oh, going back to the goldfish. That's why I was. So a goldfish, like I think their memory is like 2-3 seconds or something. And that's so it's basically you stand indifferent. Like, so whether you made a big trade, win or loss, like you shouldn't let that win big your head up and give you too much. Oh, now you
Oh
overconfident.
man, Fifth dog. Yes, you bringing me back, bro. I ain't
You
mean to
know
cut
what
you
I'm
off.
saying?
That 3 hour live, bro. One of the major. It made me laugh, but it hit me so hard, bro. But you said, "Fuck your last trade,"
Yep. Yeah.
and then you went deeper.
Yeah.
You went deeper and
You
said,
said fuck you.
"He said, fuck you."
Oh yeah. Fuck me. Yeah. 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 Cause that shit Six just was talking about,
I
and what
was
you was
like,
just talking about, like, cause you'll get in your own way, man.
yes,
You get
bro.
in your own way.
Yes, I felt that, dog. That was amazing, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that boy said, and fuck you. Like,
I be coming from the heart, bro. Like,
Nah, for real.
oh,
I be coming from the heart, bro.
ooh, you gotta treat that. You gotta trade like a robot. And I know people say that stuff, and it's like a robot, because it's so cliche, especially now with AI. But
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
you
yeah. It's
have
not
to.
attractive at all no
It
more.
not at all, I don't want to be a robot. I can't stand that shit. It took
Yeah.
my job. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Right.
but you have to be in. Well,
Nah,
what I
you
can say
do.
is
You do.
emotionless. I guess like just
And I think the
operate.
only way you could do that is having not multiple systems. You need to have one, not
That's it.
two,
That's it.
not two. That was my problem. Like in like in kung fu and Zen, and all that. They talk about like less is more. Like it's about eliminating not adding.
Oh man,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying? It's
yes.
like,
That's that naked chart talk.
yes. So, less really is more. So, because when you got less, you're less distracted. You don't have nothing distracting you. You don't
True.
have all your thoughts going here. And think a bunch of indicators. Like that could be your favorite 5 indicators, but put all 5 of them on at one time
Yeah, you gonna be.
and see
Yeah,
how
that's
you
true.
feel.
That's true.
But that's your favorite 5. But
I
even it
treat
just
like I agree. Like I like to break it down because I play ball. Like picture if your coach, you coming down with the ball, point guard, coach finna call a play. Picture if he yell out 5 plays. Like you got one
right,
possession.
right,
He tell you
right.
5 plays and be like, you pick. You go ahead. See what works.
Or even 2. You be like, "What? Damn, coach, come on, man.
Yeah, no,
You gonna
that's
give me
real.
2?
That's real.
Even 2."
That is real,
So
bro.
I think
Simple.
that's the key. What we just said before that, but whatever it was, the key to that is having less, because what we was talking about, confidence or
Oh yeah, and emotionless trading. Like, you
oh,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
Because so if you only looking for one thing, it's either there or it ain't.
Right. The market is either
ain't
doing
no emotion
something
in it.
or nothing.
It's either you in it or not. Ain't no emotion in it. It's either that is your setup or it ain't.
That's it.
Why even look for something that's not your setup? Even
Come on.
down to the time frame. If you
Come
trade
on.
the hour, trade the hour. You trade the day, the 4, the 5, the 1,
Yeah.
whatever your setup entails.
My thing, I be like, let me live the life that I know what is gonna be in the future, so I can be okay with like not looking at the chart. So when shit ain't happening, I know at a certain amount of time I should be either running or jogging or some shit like that, like doing some type of workout. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to be comfortable with doing that instead of like, damn, I ain't looking at the charts. What I'm gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Like popping more of this fucking popcorn that's just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's coming soon. But I
Right.
like having stuff to do because the more, just like you said, when your setup isn't happening, not trying to force something because you clocked in. You figure like I gotta work because I'm in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, necessarily you don't. You can literally wait for your setup and go crazy every time that shit play out. And the moment that it won't happen all the time. So dust yourself off, go work out, spend time with your family, walk in the forest, ground yourself, like that type of shit. Because I think if you don't have that, then it won't transfer over to this shit. Like, I think that's like super important. Like once you get all the strategy, all that stuff work golden.
Nice.
But how the life is, you know what I'm
killing it
saying?
on the sale.
He's still stinking.
Yeah, that nigga up like 18 pips. I just seen.
Oh damn, damn. He must have got in because I got in that bitch. See, I love boy. Hey y'all, hit us up. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram or whatever if y'all want to get on the Telegram. Like,
I mean,
Oh, you seen that? You seen that?
yes,
bro?
yes,
Yeah, I
bro.
seen that.
I had to I said, hold on, let me take profit right quick. We over here. Let me just play, because honestly, I just wrote that rule down in my book Friday. I told y'all I had a bad day Friday. I was just what happened? I don't fucking know, but every Friday I always just go over my week. Everything I learn, I just write down everything.
That's beautiful.
And
Yeah.
the one thing I said, always take 2%. Just take it. I said, if I'm up 2%, just take it. And that's $20 is about 2%.
Is it when you up 2% and you've been sitting at 2% and fluctuating, or like as soon as you get to 2%, you take every trade you take?
Nah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna let it, ride as
Because you
until
wanted
I
to
see.
go to your 5-to-1, right?
Yeah, but see, like on this trade I just took, man, that we hopped on the call, I didn't have time to. I mean, I didn't even have time to set that shit up. I'm just scalping for real. Let me just take that money out. Fuck the 5-to-1. I'm positive. I didn't go down. I didn't lose nothing. I don't think I ever went negative on that trade, because what I did is hit a sell stop. I had my sell entry, and then I added another sell stop, 2-3 pips under that. Same amount, size, and then another one under that, and all 3 of them hit. That's what just happened. I added $5,000 at 5,000 units at a time, and
Right.
just yeah. So that's been working for me. But I said, yo, take 2%. I was about to get in it and try to set a stop loss, and I'm taking the money while it's in my face. Fuck all that. That's what my strategy is, because it bothers me when I'm up. I see the money and that shit go down. Me personally, it's too hard for me to shake it emotionally. It affects me too much. So I wanted to eliminate that out of my trading to where I just don't have to deal with that. So if that's scalping short term, well, that's what I'm doing. Cause $20, that's the minimum that I'm spending on food per day. So why would I, so
Not take that.
yeah, why would I not take? However, though, and this, this 5-minute scalping thing, this new. However, though, when I set that up right there and I put my take profit at 5-1, oh, I'm waiting on. I'm letting it wait because I'm only risking one, whatever one is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether that's 1%, 3%, 5%, 10%. No, I'm just playing.
I'm telling you, bro, you go grow, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna hit a certain level, bro. I'm telling you, like, couple years from now, you're gonna be like, I did 10%, y'all.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I'm telling you,
I'm ready.
As you do that, man, I'm playing this video. What the day is this?
Nah, look, hold on. Let this 5-minute shit keep working. Y'all gonna see. Yeah, if it keep working, shit. Like, if it's working, I don't give a damn. Like I said, man, I'm gonna believe. Either I believe in the system wholeheartedly or I don't. If I don't wholeheartedly, I'm going to find another system, and that's pretty much what this is. Like what I was doing was working, but it wasn't paying me for my time. Like I said, I'm trading 70%.
I got a question for you to add to that. Like, how long do you typically give yourself for you to realize that it ain't working out?
Yeah.
Now that's a great question, and I got a fluctuating answer. So I mean, it just depends on what the fuck I was.
How you feeling? I hope it ain't how you feeling.
No. It just depends. This the thing, and going back to what I said earlier about having a system, I never really had a set system to even fucking know if some shit was working or not. You see what I'm saying? All I was just looking at is.
That's and just to go back to like when you read about the philosophy of how Mark Douglas talk about, like, if you would put that into practice, you would like find a system that you like emotionally. Like, this scalping seem like how you've been talking, that's your wave and that's cool. But find a system, and obviously how you showed me with this breakout, because I love trend lines. I ain't gonna lie, I got a deep little love for trend lines.
Yeah, that looks nice.
When you showed this, it's like I would say, give this some time. Fuck if it don't.
Oh no, I'm giving it, bro.
But when I say some time, I mean like minimum like 3 to 3
bro,
to 6
if it's working, I'm not. See, this is how I know if
no. It could work, because that could be luck. In 2 weeks, it could be working, but that could be luck. After 6 months, you could look at back and be like, damn, I was lucky for them 2 weeks. But
I mean, but I something like trend line, I don't think that could be luck, because
give it a long time so you can have a long period of data to where you can really look back and really see like, okay, did this work or did this not work? That's all I'm saying.
But you got to literally be doing the same thing every time.
Yes,
to even know. Like,
yes,
the same setup, the same risk to reward, the same take profit, same unit size. If you change anything, you can't really. That data is invalid. Not invalid, but it's incomplete.
You gotta be willing to do that shit, because that's
so
change your life.
I never did that for real. Honestly, if I'm just being honest, like I'm trading to win. I'm just trying to get pips. That's how I used to trade, and that's how using that it worked. Like, if you call having a high win percentage working, but that's what I thought was working. Like, that's what I thought was success, right? At that time. But now I changed my idea of what success, because I'm like, wait, I've got a win percent, but this win percentage ain't paying the bills.
But that's all according to your account balance and shit, like, but I look at it like,
not that it's not paying the bills. I'm putting in way too much time for the dollar amount yield. Just simple as that.
But
like,
over
I'm not
time,
that's what I was about to say. Like,
grow. If you consistent,
it have been growing.
Even
it
that,
have been growing. But at the same time, I'm looking to be a full-time trader. Like,
Yes,
so
True.
my
But
motive,
that's gonna take that shit gonna experience for different for everybody. Like some people, like for me, I'm not a full-time trader, but I've been in this shit for like 4 or 5 years. So everybody that said there was a full-time trader in 2 years, well, I'm gonna be the nigga that said it's gonna take me 5, 6 years. Like, it's different for everybody.
it's all about what you putting in. Like, that's why this new, income I got. That's why I've been looking for, high income producing, like, skills and trades and shit. So I could put into, because like just making fucking, bro, like we getting to the point where like 4,000 a month ain't enough.
But you can't
1,000
look
a
at the
week.
amount. You can't, like, now you talking about like,
No.
I know
I'm
it's
talking
good,
about. I'm talking about like just living like a job.
but I mean,
yeah, like
but we talking
society.
about trading. Like, I know
No,
we
but
speaking
that's
about
this
trading.
my job. That's, you see what I'm saying. So it got it. If I'm making 4,000 at my job, I need to make 4,000 trading. However, whatever it is, if I got to put in 14,000 or whatever I got to do, I still need to. I just need to convert financially equally, or it's not something that I'm gonna be that I want to do. You see what I'm saying? I know you grow over time and shit like that, but like, let's say for example,
I
somebody
mean,
they start trading today. They join FXBros today. They taking our advice. They literally listen to it to the T. It don't take them long to grow. You see what I'm saying? Because they had a system in place. So
I
it's not
feel like
about time. It's about
from
having the right
that, like,
system.
yeah, but I feel like if somebody just started today and started taking our advice, I don't care what they told me or what they experiencing and how much profit they experiencing. I'm gonna really evaluate them after a year. Fuck all
That's
the
cool,
dumb
but they
shit.
bills was all paid. I see me.
Yeah,
I don't care about
but
none of
now
that fancy
but
shit.
you kind of looking at more of like worrying about if you go get the money to pay the bills per se. I'm
Nah,
looking
I'm
at
looking
like
at
the time frame.
success. I'm looking
But
at if
yeah,
you have
but how?
anything that
But
you
you
do.
don't
If you
know when you take every trade. You don't know if it's going to be a success, so you can't really
No,
determine.
I'm not every time. I'm talking about like at the you looking at your month numbers. If this month you
Right,
up
but
10%,
equivalent over
20%.
winning and losing trades. So I'm just saying, like, after each month, if you really looking for your pay, basically what I'm trying to get to is like, okay, if you got $40,000 in a trading account, how much is $4,000 from that a month? How much?
10%.
10%. Back to what we was talking about earlier. It would be real lovely to pull 10% out of your account every month and make 100% a year, right?
Right.
Do you think that's extremely easy? Not easy, extremely easy. 10% a month.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say it's extremely easy, but that is easy.
I
It's
do that in
definitely easy.
a fucking trade, man.
That's
Like,
what I'm trying to say. Like it like you
Hey,
six, like you mixing. I feel
okay,
like you
but look who
mixing.
talking. That's what I'm saying. Look who talking. We are experienced traders. I would not put that on a nigga coming straight in the game.
Well,
Like,
no, see, but but if he listening,
even
if
if he listening to us right now,
what's the difference? Like if he's literally taking the exact
because he
same
ain't put he
trades we
ain't been doing
taking.
experience, nigga. You can see me driving a NASCAR around the fucking circle, but if you hop in that bitch, I
Nah,
don't
six.
expect you to do
The
that shit.
job is pressing a button. It's not. It's not an actual skill.
Nah, but it's an emotional button. That's a very emotional button.
I'm saying, assuming the person is following all directions. I'm just
But
saying,
I'm talking
assuming
about
their
emotion.
emotions is in check.
If that's the case, then they're a robot.
Jay a robot? Shit.
But Jay
no,
been trading for over
no,
4 years.
no,
That's what
bro.
I'm
Like,
saying.
that's what
He
I'm
a
saying, bro.
robot because of 4 years, not because he
I
just
got you.
started
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
and even then,
nah. I mean, of course, experience with anything make you, more, more wit, more
That's
wisdom.
why I said if somebody came right off the rip and they was having
But
success
the
off of
point
money
I'm
chart,
making
I
is
would really
this:
want to evaluate them after a year,
the
not like
point I'm
off of.
making is this: like, it don't take that to make money and get your bills paid. That's all I'm saying. All it takes is having enough money and risking enough money and
Facts.
having the right setups. And
Back
so
to
if
what
you
we
got
said, if you have 40,000 in your account and you could pull 10% a month, then you could pull
that's
4,000
that's
out
nothing. I mean, I don't even think it's about the 10% or the 5 or the 100. It's whatever you call success. Like my idea of success was if I'm making 4,000 at my job, I need to make that or more doing what if I'm working 40 hours. Cause I trade, I'm
like so.
definitely
Oh, you saying before you could call yourself like a full-time trader where you ain't got to go to work no
exactly.
more.
That's what I'm
mine
talking
is
about.
10. Mine is 10.
10
And you
what?
want to know 10 a month. Once I'm pulling that in, 10 a month.
10%.
No, 10 racks.
Oh, okay, nice. Nah, I mean, shit.
That nigga said
That's not even like really funny because it's like niggas is doing that, bro. Like I literally
Nah,
just was
for
on the
real.
phone with a nigga who
No,
making 30,000, 70,000 a month, bro. Like
yeah,
black
no,
men,
that's what
not
I
from
said
trading,
is,
but
yeah,
it's from being consistent and
that's
having
it.
been in a high yield field. They selling, they marketing life insurance. They getting paid because they fucking building a team.
And guess what? The sky's the limit with Forex. Ain't no
Exactly.
limit.
Nothing
Ain't
is
no
bigger
limit.
than Forex. That's why I
Ain't
get
no
so
limit you
excited
can
about
make.
this shit.
And
that's
I don't need anything. The only person that I'm going against is my dad. That is the challenge.
yeah.
Yourself.
That's the challenge.
Because you don't know who else trading. Like we talking to traders right now. We on the phone. We on live with 3 traders. But other than that, we don't know who else press buttons.
Man,
Right.
have y'all ever looked yourself in the mirror? Had one of them, y'all down and out in life or whatever. Y'all look yourself in the mirror, y'all cry. Like, come on, bro. Like, you need to do better.
Not in the mirror. I never like. I'm gonna
I
tell
did
you
it
like
at least
this,
once, Jay. I feel you.
Look myself in the mirror. I ain't never. I only look myself in the mirror when I'm like brushing my teeth, shaving.
6 hours
Like
even be in the mirror.
Like if I'm like doing some
I don't like what I
shit,
Nah.
I want to look at something. Like I want to look at a river or something.
Yeah.
Or something.
No, when
reflect.
I did that shit though, Jay, I had to make myself. It was like I was trying to make myself. Like life had was beat me up and shit,
well,
and
look,
I felt like I had to cry.
Right.
So I'm like,
No.
let me.
Well, I said it like an analogy. I said like, but let me say it like, because what Six was pretty much getting to was you had one of those moments in life where you had to reflect on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of like, man, what am I doing? I need to switch up or improve or shit like that. Like, I think if you never are comfortable with doing that, then you won't succeed.
Oh, you don't have what it takes.
In life,
anything. Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
there you go. And that's what I be saying. The psychology and shit I'm coming with, they ain't just for trading. This to be successful in anything.
Oh
It's
man,
a certain mindset that you have to. If you have, you will be successful with anything you do.
Right.
It
Just
could
like
be
what Six
sports.
said, like you could break this shit down and compare it to anything in life with this trading shit. Like it goes hand in hand, bro.
Because it's essentially just investing. Well, some people say trading, investing is different, but you are investing just short term, really short term.
Yeah, you trade, man. Just like the niggas. Yeah. See, when they doing with the stocks, a lot of the guys that
they investing.
Stocks, yeah, they don't. But they don't. They be shitting on Forex. They be like, man, I don't fuck with that shit. That shit is a scam.
That's because they tried it one time and they didn't have success. That's what anybody say about anything.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's why I don't like stocks, because I didn't have great. I feel like you need to put too much money into it, and
I'm okay with that. I love, like, when I be coming up real big on some weeks, I'll take out a couple of $100 and I'm buying my favorite stocks.
Because you buying it anyway, nothing wrong. You already investing into it. So
yes,
Six. Let's get to this, because remember, I think it was on there was a live. Y'all see what Apple doing? Y'all saw that? I sent you that video, huh, Six?
Yeah, that's I seen that like a month ago.
Oh, okay. But
what you mean? What are they doing?
They giving 4.5 something like that % interest on anybody.
Oh yes, no, yeah, that shit been happening. Like they shot the fuck up after that. Like they literally became a bank.
Because we was talking about how they gonna get to that 4 trillion, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Valuation. That's it, right there.
On the clue, that's what got them to 3.8 trillion.
Facts.
It's gonna get them to 4, but that's what got them past 2.8.
That was the last, because that was their last evaluation.
Yep. So you know how many motherfucking people what?
No, but the thing is, look at the play.
Is that interest and dividends though?
No, that's just on a savings. That's on
that's just on a savings account. Like if you spend money, you can, when your cash back, you can run that cash back on your savings account, and that with
it's cash back.
Yeah, it's cash back, but you can also
it's interest.
No, that's interest on a savings
account. Yeah.
Cash back. That's
that's different.
You put money into an Apple savings account, they gonna pay you 4.
But it's not an Apple savings account, right? It's the stock, right?
No, it's like a savings.
Oh, so they making a savings account.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. It's a spendable card.
It's not just a savings account, because people be calling it savings account when you need to have a nice credit to even get the
so it's
bitch.
more like a card.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a credit card.
Yes, it's a credit card where you can have savings, but you can also use that credit card. And when you get cash back, instead of being like, "Oh yeah, I want the cash," no, just throw that bitch into my 4%, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So no, but that's what I'm saying. It's a certain amount of
but
you got to be in the higher
you gotta be
sevens, I think.
qualified for that shit. Ain't just anybody could just get there.
Exact, man. A rich stay rich, man. At the end of the day.
Fact.
You trying to get what?
That's basically a big thank you to making us the world's most valuable.
Get ready to go to bed.
Damn, bro. Think about because I guarantee you they look at to see how many shares you got.
Huh?
Like I said, I guarantee you they probably looking at their stuff and being like, how many shares these people got? Like whoever signed up.
Oh yeah. Shit, not even that shit. I really think it's just right off your credit. If your credit good,
no, for sure.
And you an Apple customer already, then you automatically approved.
Man, what I did see, I don't know what bank it was, but they have something similar like that now. Like
they higher than Apple. They the only one who got higher.
Yeah. It's a bunch of those type of banks, but niggas don't know them. But I think this was like a Chase or something like that did the shit.
Yeah, there's some with a C, Chase or not Capital One.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know which one it was.
It's some with a C. That's the video I just sent Six from Wall Street Trap. He said they're the only ones who got a higher
that's where I got the info from.
Yeah. But yeah, back to these markets. But no, I mean, this is the thing. When anybody compare equities to Forex, they obviously don't know the numbers. I mean, the equities market is like 200 billion a day. Forex do like 5 trillion. So it's not even. It's not even.
You're looking at the fact that they can own the stock and get dividends over Forex.
Yeah, but you could take your Forex profit and buy them fucking stocks. Like, I mean, I think stocks is better literally for a savings account. Like you literally, like I just said, you take a high yield investment and then you put it into that low risk, that low yield because it's usually more secure. So you take your profits from Forex, you take your profit out if that's what you into, and
that's what I was definitely into.
Yeah, you take it out and you invest it into a stock, and that's basically a savings.
I want them niggas to have nothing.
Yeah, man, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just
going into real estate.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. And I ain't cashing out. Like, if I'm taking out some money, want to go on a trip, I'll do that, burn it, write that off. But as far as like that big bag I'm taking out, I ain't doing that till the next year. So I can skip, man. But that's a whole nother text, conversation.
Oh, indeed. Oh, yeah. I already know. Tax code. Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Shit, man. Look, it's some great info that y'all gonna get to see on that call too, bro. Like about all that tax shit, retirement, different accounts. Like nigga talking about the new fixed annuities, fucking IRA, Roth accounts, mutual funds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to be selling. I'm about to get my securities license. Shout out to your boy. My Series 6. I'll be able to sell. Yeah.
I'm gonna give me one too.
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
For sure.
Let's all do it, bro. You can sell fucking stocks, investments, retirement plans and shit like that. Then they got the Series 7. Well, actually, I think you need to get the 7 to actually be able to sell like stocks and shit like that. But like,
how many series there?
I think it stopped at 7. Other than that, you just like fucking got like a bachelor's or a master's in finance or something. But what I like about it, you don't need no degree for this shit. This is the only way that you can get in the financial market without a degree. Other than that, you need a bachelor's in math or something. Like to be a broker on the NYSE, you gotta have a degree, like minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably want a master's. You need an MBA. What the fuck am I talking about? But them high yield income opportunities and shit. And then you also get residual income on that shit. Like long as people, like if somebody switch their 401k,
Right.
You get a commission plus you get like monthly residual forever, literally, as long as they own that shit. One last thing, the Roth, if you really want to protect your money, put it in a Roth IRA. You don't pay no taxes on it until you cash out. You don't pay no taxes. It's totally tax
On the raw.
safe. A Roth, ROTH. A Roth.
Mhm.
Yep, look that shit up. You know, it's that Jewish knowledge. For real. They know the tax code, you know.
Right.
You
Fucking
know, that's
created it. But
well, there you
on
go.
Monday, as far as the news, is the y'all say the market's closed?
Yeah, to my knowledge, I don't know about the currencies, but I
Yeah,
know
Juneteenth.
the New York
Juneteenth is
Stock
a
Exchange,
federal holiday.
Wall Street.
Okay.
Well, this is the first time they actually closing it. It started 2020, but they didn't close the markets.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Well, they do have Australian news coming out at 9:30 on Monday. Australian news. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
and I see after 4 o'clock. Yeah, then we back popping. So like, yeah, that
Right.
Australian news, that's gonna make
Right.
something happen.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Then on
But
Tuesday
at the
morning,
same
we got.
time, I don't know if the currencies market gonna be closed. But I
I
don't know.
know. Yeah, it might still be open. That bitch might still be fluctuating.
TradingView said it was that was today. Because I thought it was gonna be closed today
Building
for whatever
permits on
reason.
Tuesday, 8:30. Then on Wednesday, we got Jerome. He gonna be talking at 10.
Jerome in the house.
Jerome is in the house.
Man, we gotta go up, bro. We gotta make the TikTok. I was saying, let's just get on that TikTok shit, bro, and just
And
get some good
Thursday, oh
content.
my God, they dropping news for that ass. We got Australian news at
Ooh.
night, and then Thursday we have again the jobless claims continuing an initial, and we got existing home sales. And then Jerome is talking again. He said he not done. Y'all pissed him off last week. Y'all done pissed Jerome off last week. He said, I'm going to talk Wednesday and I'm going to double back on Thursday because y'all done pissed me off, asking me all them damn questions.
Them testimonies be heated.
Heated. Nigga face be red as piss. Then Friday, we have S&P Global Manufacturing at 9:45.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to hit my target by Wednesday and be out of there.
Be out of there.
I ain't trying to get hit with none of that news bullshit, fucking up technicalities and shit, technical analysis, going all against the grain.
Jerome said he about to let y'all have it. He's like,
Everybody
wait a minute,
getting
man, hold
stopped
up.
out.
Y'all don't be asking me no question about what we do. What about what y'all do?
I think that Soldier Boy meme go get post next week, bro. A couple of times.
Which one?
When that boy said,
He get up from other table like, what the hell going on? That's the one.
Wait, which one? What
When he had
the Breakfast Club, and they was talking about who the greatest is. Somebody said Drake, and that boy had pushed up off the table and looked at them boys.
Oh,
and said, Drake.
Drake?
Yeah.
What he said? Riding in a wheelchair on the grassy Drake?
Yes, bro.
That boy, Soldier is funny, son.
He is. Yes.
He might not be a great rapper, but he is a great comedian.
Oh yeah.
Wearing that fucking head, but I ain't gonna never take it off either.
Yes, but he is the pioneer of this internet rap shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yes.
And he ain't gonna let you forget either.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, he's a great marketer though. You know, I commend people who know how to stay relevant. It's
like
it's
that
a
play
skill.
he did with the doggone video game consoles.
Yeah.
That was genius.
I don't know how it went from. Oh, well, he made a meal off it.
Man, that boy made money.
They was hating on him. I don't like that interview he did with the what's good. You could tell who like industry favorites and not like they be really shitting on certain people. Like you also like Joe Button, he pro gunner and shit. Like a lot of people, I don't know. You know, I mean,
everybody been telling me this nigga got the hardest damn album out in the world or something. I ain't heard it yet. But
straight marketing.
I never was a Gunna fan, but I'm gonna listen to it just because all my clients and said it's so good.
Wow, all them niggas snitching. Nah.
We live, y'all. We live. We live. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Man, hey, like I said in the studio.
I'm just joking, man.
Based on the
These are
video
jokes.
what a nigga seen, that boy did what that boy did. Now, what we don't know what him and Thugger and all them got going on.
Yeah, that's what people trying to say. Like Thugger is like in cahoots with it, you know, so he could get money and shit.
I mean, I look. This still a business. Like they.
Yeah, I
still
wouldn't say as a businessman. Hey,
So
as long as you
let
have
the
you
popping
already
artists
snitched.
go. I bet you any money if they went probably number to number, they probably seen like Gunna was coming up on Thug as far as numbers and plays.
Oh,
like
most definitely, because he was getting, he was charting.
So it's like
He was
let
charting.
him get out.
He had
Let's
the
go
youth.
make some more money so we can pay these lawyer fees.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep, because he definitely drying out. That's what they do. They dry your pockets out. That's all that is. They playing big bank, take little bank. You know who gonna win that? A white man. And you know, now you ain't got no money because you paying these lawyers. Now you totally dried out. Now you lost. It's nothing you could do. Now you got to do desperate measures like tell your homie snitch on you so he could go make a couple million and pay pay this lawyer fee, man.
Damn. Yeah, I ain't think about it like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he already, whether he snitched, whether Gunna Thug is in cahoots with it or not, he already snitched. So hey, might as well get some money off. He still signed the YSL, so Thug gonna get a check regardless. Now, if Gunna gonna do extra with his money for Thug, but I mean, I don't condone violence, bro. So them niggas, I don't know, but from the evidence, bro, like, you don't get no RICO for nothing. I know the feds don't play. So they not coming at you with no weak case. If the feds hit you with a RICO, I mean, shit. If you ain't guilty, it should be easy to prove that. So you should beat it. I know I got homies who beat RICOs.
I don't even know what the like. I'm so out of tune with that shit. Like I don't know what's going on.
I mean, nobody really do for real.
No, but like the whole story in general. Like I'm like, oh. What?
Well, RICO, that's racketeering, influence, corrupt organization. They made that up for the mob because the mob was so organized that they couldn't bring them down. So legislators actually came and made in different set of criminal laws. They call it the mob laws, and things like racketeering, murder for hire. And conspiracy, the worst of all, because conspiracy, they charge you with that. You ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, you ain't even have to do shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They say conspiracy mean they think they got enough evidence that you was gonna do something in the future based off the evidence. And that's because they brought it down. They used the RICO to bring down John Gotti, because he, drug laws, kingpin, they don't get their hands dirty. So. But anyway, the significance of the RICO is they can bring down unlimited amount of men. And when you do that, somebody or multiple people they gonna crack. Yep. Somebody gonna snitch. That's all you need is one. And you make them snitch on the kingpin, done. Dang. He's going down 70 years minimum type shit. That's the RICO. They done brought down gangs. They done brought down, they even brought down the fucking Klan with the RICO. The Panthers, everybody they try to hit with that shit. Because even like they taking in your grandma, anybody, because corrupt organization, you incorporate it, you see? So you can't be doing no illegal activities when you actually incorporate it. If you
without them being involved.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay your tax.
Yeah, they ain't gonna shut it down wholeheartedly. They just gotta be like, come on, man. Cut.
You mean
if you don't pay your due. Yeah, if you don't pay you. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, you can't come in my set and hustle without a.
And look, that's not just something that happened on TV. If y'all get on Google right now, I know in Louisiana for sure, they actually got a look up the Drug Tax Stamp Act or the Drug Tax Act. Literally, the reason why you go to jail for drugs is because you didn't pay the taxes, not because it's bad or it's illegal or it's corrupting the street. Literally, go look that up. You could pay like on weed, you're supposed to pay $5 a gram on cocaine.
Damn.
Wait,
Yes,
wait.
yes, and on cocaine
We-
you're supposed to pay
We are
200 a
live.
gram.
We are live.
No, that's the law. That's Louisiana law. I'm just saying. I didn't make up the law. You know.
Well,
This
back
is-
to these markets. It's looking
I
like
know,
we're
right?
about to hit in the drawdown on this trade I got on the 5 minute that we had said earlier.
That's why I got out. Like fucking Jordan Pale.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying though about
Yeah.
scalping? Like I saw the market turning around, and yeah, I waited, and then I saw it was kind of like standing in that area. Let me get out taking this 2%. Why risk it?
Yeah.
Why risk it? I'm at a
Especially-
point of
Especially you
zero.
said you entered that off the 5 minute.
Actually, the first position I entered was like I think that was my last trade Friday. So I wrote it over the weekend because it didn't hit my stop, and you know,
Oh,
I didn't.
hell yeah,
I was.
that
I wasn't
makes
crazy
sense.
about the area. Yeah, I wasn't gonna just give him no money just because it's the weekend. Like I was down. I said I'm not closing this. I usually would, or I would try to get out before the market, but you know,
Well, you got in on Friday up here?
I got in. It wasn't in. Nah. It was like low. Like I had to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you exactly.
It had to be like near one of these red breakouts, huh? Like that bitch just coming out to retest.
Yeah, bro. I was saying like I was, you know, I didn't want to cut y'all off. I know, but I know you said you was in that trade. I'm still in it, bro. And the fact, you know, I was waiting for a rejection right there at 68.45. If you look at the 15 minute, you'll see, and on the 5 minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. So just a quick little high five. Yeah.
You wait for a rejection, you say, of the high?
No. I was already in the sale, so I was just telling Six like just to
Oh.
leave his trade and let it run. You know, if you're okay, whatever that stop loss is.
You entered
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there? 6?
No,
Nah.
he was already in one.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't in no sale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But now, if you were in one,
I got a little
Oh no, I would definitely
I
let that
put
run.
a little tester in type shit, but I wasn't in no heavy sale from like, you know, from that 1 hour engulfing because I was working and shit.
I think I caught the middle of that area right there, 6. Like, but
Yeah.
oh, that's nice.
yeah, I think. But wait,
this on
look at
Sunday,
this. No, go to Friday. Let me see.
Friday
Yeah,
right here.
you go.
What time was it?
It was the evening, like probably after 11, like
Right.
around 11. Yeah, I got in something like that because I was down. I think I probably saw that breakout right there or some shit. I don't know, but I got in short, and but I didn't get stopped out. I had 25. I was trading a quarter, and I was down $5. So do the math. That's full. That's like 20 pips. So I drew down 20 pips, and then today that shit just started going positive, and then I
So you
added.
stayed in there from selling from here. You stayed all in.
Hell yeah, it ain't hit my stop. It ain't hit my stop.
There you go.
I don't know if it was whatever 20 pips. I think I went down at most like $7.
So what made you get out this trade right now?
Because I saw the market reversing, and I have a rule that say take 2%.
So you got out of from right here, but you stayed in all this drawdown.
Well, I'm taking profit,
Yeah.
and that was over the weekend. I don't know, and I don't know if I don't know.
I got you. I was just trying to understand the logic. Like I would have thought you would have, you know, probably stayed in.
No, I left that position in. I just closed all of these positions.
Okay.
Yeah, I left that one. Then I opened up 3 more today. Once I went from negative to like breaking even and then positive, I said, hold on, let me see. And then I saw the breakout. I said, well, fuck. And then
Breakout of here.
what time that is? Today, yeah, I saw that breakout, and then yeah, I just went with a sell once I saw that. No, what I did was put a sell above price. Like I saw price went down, and then it was retracing back up, but it had retraced up to right under a resistance area, and I said, long as if they don't break that area, I'm hitting a sell right there. So
Right.
that made my I knew the market was coming back down and shit. Well, I thought it was, and it did. And then once I hit that entry, I put in 2 more orders, 2 pips a piece under it. That's pretty much what I do now.
You caught this engulfing, Jay?
Yep.
Jay
You got
be
it right
catching
there?
them shit solidly, though. You
Yeah.
I was about to say, boy, it wasn't really no strong 4-hour engulfing. It was
It wasn't.
engulfings, but it wasn't like the color,
It wasn't. The
right?
only thing that made me okay with it, just because I know why it pushed up so much last week. A lot of news,
Yeah.
and not even news. Y'all talked about it too, bro. That 3-hour one, it was golden. But y'all talked about how I think
Yeah,
Six brought it up, how they will manipulate the news so they can change the market in the direction.
Yeah.
And in this case, they just kept it going bullish.
It's like they make it harder to kind of, predict how the market is going to,
Yes.
I would if I
react.
had $1 trillion. Fuck.
That's a fact. No, you're right, Six.
What you said?
So I mean, I said I would manipulate the market if I had $1 trillion I'm trying to protect.
Yeah.
But do you think this move down is only to fill what news did and continue bullish? Or you think this news was a fake out and then the bears are coming in to rip down?
That's what I think, because I was bearish.
Yes.
Before
I think me and you, Piff.
Yeah, that 68 area.
But you are you more believable of the market is going to return bullish as it reached this area and turn back bullish?
Yes, turn back bullish to reach those highs again, and it can consolidate. Right now, I like this zone. I want this shit to bing, bing, bing on like the daily. I want to hit like a consolidation on the daily and the weekly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still looking at this area too.
So yeah, if we got still more to. My thing is this: can it go up more? Let's look at the larger time frame. So put up the weekly.
That shit say no. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, of course it can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And the reason why I would say that, scoot over to the left 6 and see if they got an engulfing at the bottom. Like what? Down. Boom, right there. You see that engulfing that happened right there?
Yeah.
That's
you saying more? So you think all this is a pullback from that rally?
Yeah. I mean, it did rip all the way up here. It touched
to the 50% area, kind of,
and this foot fell back.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I see that pullback.
And then now it's ripping back up bullish.
So like what it can do, like what Six said, it can reach up into that 4-hour gap. Now wait for the reversal, engulfing on the weekly on that, and put your house, your cousin house, if they down with it, I'll put mine on it, and then we'll ride that for the year. Yep.
Okay. So you want the market to build back up so you can catch a better position.
It has to. Just looking at this weekly, I'm not saying this gonna happen tomorrow because this is the weekly, but yeah, I would want that to play out, get a color change, going bearish, and that sucker might tank, bro, for the rest of the year.
I'm thinking,
because this high.
If it's gonna reach this area, this 4-hour gap, I think it's gonna go through this and reach this area. Like the fact that resistance was created on the weekly right here, this is like prime, way up here, 70.
One thing y'all got to take into consideration: the dollar, like that chart that we posted in Telegram that showed the last week performance of all the industries, and the dollar just been tanking. So when that stopped, all they got to stop climbing. So the only reason
right now, all right. So we see the weekly on the USD. I'm gonna pull a dollar right now.
Yeah.
Pull a dollar right now.
So and of course that AUD index too, but the dollar definitely
Where's the dollar?
because Aussie dollars considered and New Zealand dollars considered a risk asset.
This the weekly on the dollar
Okay.
since October 22.
Yeah, so you see all of that droppage. I mean, but it's at
It's been
102.
consolidating right now
Yeah, it's definitely ranging.
since
Definitely
the
in the
beginning
range.
of the year.
So yeah, we on the it could come down some. So yeah, that could push Audi up if it go down to that support. But wherever what you call them at that point, I would start. Well, y'all looking to short anyway, so I would short when that dollar come down to that area. Wait, that's good. That's when I would definitely at least keep my eyes open for the shorts because that I'm thinking the dollar gonna reverse. I mean, it might go down to I didn't see the dollar at I guess 102 because how I look at it, it's like damn, a dollar is worth 102. That's a bit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a bit over. And when it go under 100 or a dollar, I'm like, what's good? Pull up the
Damn, and
RSI.
is that inflation, bro? All that movement up, that's inflation, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The dollar going up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucker go drop, bro. That was all bullshit. That shit go drop.
It's gonna drop from here. It's gonna break through here. This is where it was supposed to drop from. It was supposed to drop from here, but it didn't. So it's gonna break through this, which is support right here. That's why it's struggling to break. It tried.
If that happened, all the dollar gonna go. Oh shit, that bit's gonna go through the roof, literally. If it break right there, no matter where it's at, it's gonna hit new highs. If it break that area.
Yeah, I think it's like what Six said. I think we gonna consolidate for a minute and let this trickle over. And
before we break this area, and reason why I said before we break this area because it tried twice on a weekly. Before we break, I think we might get one more tap. We might, but if not, I think we gonna reach up to this area. We gonna fill in this area. We gonna reach back up, and that's gonna be the drop. Now, when it reaches up here, it's gonna be the drop to fill in COVID lows. It's gonna drop that. If it does, that's what it's reaching for. It's gonna reach up here, but on Australian dollar, it's gonna drop to them COVID lows. It's gonna fill all that in.
Okay, I have a question. Yeah. Do you think it's gonna do that before or after the presidential election?
After.
All right, I like it.
Shit, what year is this? 23? Oh, next year.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's prime for it. That's perfect, bro.
When is the next election? In next year?
Yes, bro. It's working out perfectly.
November.
Yeah, next year I think we're gonna tap here, and we may even dip below just to take out these stop losses. Everybody, all this liquidity, we may even dip below, but we gonna run up potentially.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this too. Watch the candidates.
Australian dollar.
You gotta watch the candidates who more like look at the polls and shit. And
I don't give a damn about that. It's already rated in code for them niggas to do what they supposed to do. I don't give a I don't care if this gonna be it could be a damn goose or a damn ant running the country, nigga. They gotta run by the code. It's a code. They gotta run.
But what I'm saying though, you got two different, Republican and Democrat run totally opposite.
I don't think so,
bro. It don't matter.
I think it really run off.
Like Trump made that dollar shoot up. That was Trump.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Yep, exactly.
It's what he's supposed to do. Like this.
But Joe Biden didn't do that though. You see how it's going down.
I know. It's
the market has to correct itself.
It don't matter the physical person who is the president. It could be a damn dog. It's ran by code. Like. It's Congress and all this shit that run this shit. Ain't the damn president. I don't give a damn who the damn president. But but all this gonna happen during the next because he gonna save the day. Whatever Joe Biden couldn't do, the next president gonna save the fucking day. Just like what Trump did. He saved.
Yeah, they definitely got to do something. When you got multi-week lows, they definitely go to taking measures and shit to boost the market.
Facts.
Boost the dollar for sure.
To make the rich richer.
Yep.
Yeah, and meanwhile, most of the Americans talking about, you think Donald Trump is going to jail? I think he should. He did horrible things.
You don't know nothing about that, man.
I'm like, get out of here. Like,
Honestly,
Like,
he really. I
pay
don't know
your
about
bills
that.
with ease.
Yeah.
That's the push.
He just withhold some damn documents, and then they got him back. It ain't like he destroyed them. He like just didn't give documents. Like that's what this
Yeah,
whole shit about.
yeah,
I'm
man.
not
I
pro
think
Trump,
Conspiracy.
this
but
is
I'm
just
definitely not
another
anti.
story to be on TV to take everybody off of their fucking pivot
Exactly.
to get the bag.
Exactly.
That's all this
Like I'd
is.
be
Like
like, so if
this
he
is
go
just
to
another
jail,
thing to distract you.
if he go to jail, is that gonna make your life better? If he doesn't, is that gonna make it worse?
Facts.
Like, get out of here, man.
Yeah, that's called deductive reasoning. That's logic.
Mm,
Fucking normal people don't have that and use that.
yeah.
Regular people don't think like that. Well, if he go to jail, how would that change my life? And if
Yeah.
he don't go to jail, how
You
would that
gotta
change my
break it
life?
down like that, dog. Like,
Nah,
come
that's
on.
what a logical, reasonable person does. You know, cognitive. You know, competent. I should say, competent person. But motherfuckers ain't competent.
That's a
You
fact,
know.
bro. Damn. That is a
They
fact.
like
Trump said he was gonna win the. He said he was gonna run Republican years before he ran. Well, he said I would never run for president, but he said, but if I did, I'll run Republican. That's the easiest people to win over. He said that like
Wow.
in his book like 20 years ago. You know. So
yeah, man. We gonna wrap this up at midnight, man. This was a great live again.
yeah, yep, another one.
Another one on a Sunday. Hey, man. By the way, happy Father's Day to both of y'all, bro. Like,
Man, for
Indeed.
real.
big ups,
Appreciate it.
man.
You
Big
already know.
ups.
Man, y'all saw that Desi Banks and the Father's Day shit.
Nah.
Y'all gotta check that out. It's fun. He said, what he said? It's Father's Day. Don't play with me. You got it. It's on my story. You go check out my story. He like the chick would ask him anything. He had his girl feeding him in the bib and shit like a baby. It's just acting all happy and shit at the dinner table. Then she said something. She said, "Oh, you gonna feed me back?" He looked at her like, "It's Father's Day. Don't play with me." That nigga was on the phone and shit, picking his toenail, digging in his nose. Then the lady said, "You gonna watch your son?" She said, it's Father's Day. Don't play with me. Go back by your mama, little boy. They got in the bed. He was like, "Yeah, get on down there. Get on down there." I mean, he's like, yeah." Then she said, "You gonna go back on me?" He said, "It's Father's Day. Don't play with me." That's how they get me though, boy. We don't get nothing. We don't get nothing. So he trying to take advantage of this little one day, boy.
Oh.
Shit. You know, he's stupid shit. Like his face with it though. Like you just
I already know.
retarded. But yeah, man. I guess the market's closed tomorrow. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
what
right.
happens is the banks are closed. So the market will never like close on a
Yeah.
holiday. There will be no volume and the spread
Right.
will be stupid
High.
high.
Yeah.
So like that's the only thing.
I mean, even on a weekend, technically, that should be. I think it'd be open because the
It's
spread ain't
always
open.
open. It's just it's
No,
all the
no, like
forex market.
after Friday, no, it's frozen. Like you can't even enter a
Oh,
trade.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
we can't. No,
Oh,
I'm
Right,
gonna
right,
tell
right.
you,
Yeah.
the forex
Yeah.
market is never closed.
Yeah, that's just like the stock
Oh,
market.
that's
They're
a
overnight.
fact.
Exchanging foreign money is
That
Yeah.
never
is a
closed.
fact.
But
That
yeah,
is a
us
fact.
trading against that shit, yeah, that's closed on Friday.
Damn, damn.
But let them central banks want to run 20 billion over to some yen. Oh yeah, we got you,
We need to
fam.
do that. Yeah, we need to do that.
Like, yeah, man, we just can't get none of that action.
Damn.
And on that transaction, they probably done made
Right, because if you go to an airport, you could. I'm pretty sure the exchange place is open.
Yeah, they can't be like, hey, 5 o'clock, we close.
Exactly.
You
You
better
can't
hurry
change
up.
your money out.
We closing in 3 minutes. You around the corner.
Right.
The spread's high too. Better go
Right.
get it right now.
It's going up. Oh, it's going up.
You about to pay $10,000 for these $500. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Hey,
this was
man.
dope though, bro. We gonna go up, man. Like I said, we gotta get on the TikTok and shit. When people see what we be doing, they gonna really like, cause it's genuine. Like we end up here talking about, yeah, I'm about to get the Lambo, and you know what I'm saying. We really all sincere about this. We love it.
Wait
We
till next
enjoy
year.
it.
I'm about to say not yet.
Well, I'm
Not
gonna
yet,
play
bro.
all these videos, man. Well, that shit gonna be hilarious. But look, y'all, hey, like I already know we could keep going, but we about to wrap this up, man. We gonna be back, in the morning. I'll be up. I'm gonna try to be up if I can. But I doubt it's gonna be in the volume because we already know it's a
Yeah.
national federal holiday. But we're gonna wrap this whole up, man. We're gonna lay it down.
Word.
So we gotta.
That's a fact, man. Happy Father's Day to all the
Yeah,
fathers
indeed.
out
A
there.
happy Father's Day
Fact,
session.
But yeah, man,
fact,
if not
fact.
tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, tap in with us Tuesday and we're gonna be back at it.
All right, man. Y'all peace out. Y'all have a good night.
Peace out.
Peace.